What I'd like to do next is give a warm welcome to our CEO of our Global International Women's Forum, Stefanie O'Keefe.
Thank you, Belinda. It is absolutely a delight to be here today for IWF Georgia's inaugural International Women's Day event. I was really excited when I was called by the leadership of the forum here that you were going to do this, and I'm very honored to be able to join you. I think that this is a great way to recognize all the wonderful women leaders here in Atlanta, and also a way to look at the next gen and think about all the great things that they're going to do. I also want to thank all the sponsors. I know how important it is to have that kind of engagement to get things like this done, because things like this don't happen without you, so thank you. I want to talk to you a little bit about IWF because many of you in the audience are members, but I want to give you a little bit of context of where we are today. I'm going to put my glasses on because we've just changed the way we talk about ourselves. We're rebranding, and I want to make sure I get the language right. The International Women's Forum is committed to advancing women's leadership and championing equality worldwide. IWF has over 7,000 women in 74 forums in 33 countries on 6 continents. And our members are game changers everywhere from South Africa to Finland, from Turkey to Jamaica, from Ecuador to here in Atlanta. Our members are shaping a future in which leadership has no gender, and the next generation is inspired and equipped to transform the world. So some of you know that IWF convenes twice a year, 2 global conferences, and I like to describe the conferences as addressing global issues in a local context through a women's lens. We convene again in May in London, I'm hopeful, and at that conference, we're going to talk about the issues of identity and some of the big issues in the world and how it pertains to their identity. One of the speakers is going to be Mary Robinson, the former president of Ireland, who is now a climate justice activist. And she's going to be in a conversation with a woman named Vanessa Nakate, who is a Ugandan climate activist. We're going to have Tim Berners-Lee, who was the creator of the World Wide Web, in a conversation with 3 women who are under 30, who have never lived without the internet. And we are also going to have a panel of chefs to talk about what food means to cultural identity and to individual identity. So we hope that you'll be able to join us there. In the fall, we're going to Detroit for our conference. There we will discuss the city ahead, looking at Detroit as a lesson for cities all over the globe who are today where Detroit was 100 years ago. One of the things that we're going to discuss in Detroit in the fall is the issues of race and how it affects inequality. That discussion will be led as a town hall by IWF members. Now, IWF doesn't just convene for our members to grow and learn from each other and from experts all over the world. We've been focused on leadership development for over 25 years. And we do this through 3 programs. The Fellows Program, and I will say, and I said this over lunch, the Georgia Forum has been one of the best feeders for participants in our Fellows Program the entire time it's existed. And there are many of you in this room and many members of the Forum and many leaders in Georgia who've participated in it. And they have been incredible participants and really made the program more robust. It is a global program. There are 35 women who are just about ready to go into the C-suite who participate in it every year. IWF also has a program for elite female athletes that helps them transition from their life in sport to their next career. And finally, we run intensive leadership development programs that we either do with nonprofits or sometimes we do with corporations so that we bring the expertise of the IWF membership to these entities to help their emerging leaders grow. Now, I am really glad to be able to be here and participate in this today, and I'm especially glad to be here so that to hear about the panel of the status of women. I am very fortunate to precede Michelle, who all of you know, and I will say that her leadership of CARE is just the latest and most recent in her long-standing leadership and commitment to a better world. So I'm going to get out of the way so you all can hear from Michelle.